What is up, everybody? Darius the Nerd here, and like I said, I've been gone a couple weeks, but the reason is because I was gonna return with hell fucking E3 shit, because E3 is here, man. June is always E3 time, and I was just gonna come out with hella E3 stuff. Y'all gonna be so sick of my ass after this is all over, because it's gonna be so much, man. So much to talk about, and what I'm gonna do. As you can tell by the title, this is a recap review. I'm going to be doing shit with my friends. It's so much for E3. You're going to be sick and tired of me by the time this is over, but I got to do it. Anyways, this is a recap and small review of the conferences. Okay, so EA's press conference. I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm not going to lie to you. So far, E3 is sucking a bunch of dick compared to 2015, but I mean, I guess that's another topic. I'll talk about E3 as a whole after all this is over. But so far, not living up to 2015 whatsoever. Alright. So EA, right? So, Andrew Wilson comes out and he makes his appearance. He does his whole little spiel in the opening. I don't really take anything Andrew Wilson says with legitimacy, because he's like a fucking sentient office building. Like, he's just so corporate. It's like he doesn't have soul. Like, he doesn't have humanity anymore. Like, it just seems like he's robotic. I don't know. I don't really take whatever he says to heart or with anything, not even a grain of salt. Fuck that. Whatever. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I'll believe it when I see it. And that's basically how I take his. So he introduces some Skype shit or whatever with Peter Moore. Okay, I mean, what the fuck? Like, because he was like, it's a global event, so let's go over to, I don't know where it was, but he was like, hi, Peter, and this nigga Peter Moore is in another conference doing the same shit. I don't know what the fuck you needed to present that for. Whatever, though. So anyways, after that, Titanfall 2 is the first game up, and it was short, sweet. Dude came out, short, sweet, to the point. He was like, Titanfall 2, da-da-da-da-da. Alright, here's some gameplay. Here's what you can expect to multiplayer. And he thanked, welcome PS4 users. So thanks, bro. Good to be here. The trailer was a lot to take in, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of trailer analysis videos. And granted, I'm not a expert, analysis sir, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, analyst. I said analysis sir. What? Okay, anyways, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of trailer analysis videos, and they're just, I'm not taking myself as a serious analyst. Some shit I am gonna be like, hey, I think this, or theories, or whatever, what I think, but it's not gonna be, 100% accurate, so don't take my word, or even what I say is anything. But I am gonna be doing videos. So Titanfall 2 trailer was a lot to take in. It was a lot of shit. But it does look pretty cool, man. Titanfall 1 was pretty cool. I didn't get Titanfall the original because it just didn't look like it had that much to offer to me. And granted, I was pretty right, because a lot of people kind of, fell off of it. It didn't crash and burn though. Like, it didn't crash like this game fucking sucks. No, it didn't do that. It was a good game. The consensus was that it was a good game. It just didn't have enough content to keep it going for longevity. But this one looks like it has a little bit more stuff. Again, it's a trailer, so you gotta really judge it when it comes out. But it does look like they've added a lot of new stuff, making a lot more things that the mechs can do. The Titans, I'm sorry. So then, right, they do a single-player trailer, because I forgot. That got leaked earlier this year. Titanfall 2 is having a single-player trailer. And I'm not gonna lie, the shit looks Michael Bay Transformers as fuck. I mean, all the, at one point, this nigga, the main character, I'm assuming, does, some straight-up Shia LaBeouf shit, and it's it's not his name, it's not the Titan's name, I forgot what his name was, but he's like, Optimus, because he's falling and shit, and so the Titan catches him. It's Transformers as fuck. Dude, this shit is Transformers 1, bro. The first Transformers, the Michael Bay Transformers, this shit is so much, I'm getting so many Transformers vibe, I'd be surprised if, and you know what, the actual Titan, because there's this Titan and he's looking for his pilot. I don't know the story because they trailer cut it and shit. But what I'm getting at is that there's a Titan looking for his pilot or whatever, or some shit like that, and he like befriends a new one. And then in the Titan sounds like Optimus Prime too. Like he sounds like the dude that plays Optimus Prime. I can't think of his name right now. But it's just so Transformers. Goddamn, I hope it's a little bit more tolerable. But anyways, so the single player trailer looks good. Again, there was a lot to cover. So we'll go back to it. Next up, we got Madden and EA Sports, and I do not give a fuck, man. I'm sorry. I just don't care about sports games. I like playing sports. You know. I don't really give a fuck about playing them in a video game. I like watching real life sports. And then they do like an esports montage. And that shit, I'm sorry, y'all. Say what you will. Esports is so fucking lame to me, man. It's so fucking lame. I just don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't understand how you just sit around in like stadiums and just watch niggas clicking on the keyboard, you know, playing the fucking game. I don't get it. I don't understand why game. And I have to word this. It's hard to word it because I was gonna say I don't know why gaming is taking this seriously, but I want gaming to be like, you know. Man, it's so hard to word. What I'm saying is like, as a game, somebody who, you know, grew up and loved gaming when that shit was not cool. I want gaming to be taken seriously, and for the most part, it is a lot more. As like a legitimate art form, a legitimate form of entertainment, a legitimate hobby, and all that. Such as movies or like or books or television, any of that, you know. But what I loved about gaming is that it was like, I don't know, it's you could get that same experience just like a party in the basement, having people take turns and, you know, fight it out, play some Mortal Kombat or Tekken, or having like Call of Duty tournament, you know what I mean, or a split screen Call of Duty free for all, you know what I'm saying, and like you gather 400 niggas in the stadium to watch them fucking just play it out, just see the elite niggas play it out. I don't know. It's like a disconnect. Like I don't find that entertaining. Especially the man shit. Like they had this man montage and niggas was talking about like I play about 8 hours a day. I try to get home early if I can just so I can get in about 10, 30, 33 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this whack ass shit? Take a break, nigga. What? I feel like that shit is corny, man. Like that gives off such a wrong like stereotype of gamers, like, oh, that's what all of them do. They all just play 10 hours a day. Just pop in the game. They don't do other shit. Like, you're putting the wrong niggas on the pedestal, man. Like, this nigga comes home, eats, sleeps, plays, shits Madden, you know, got his Doritos and shit. He don't do nothing else but play Madden. I don't get it, man. There's a lot of things in gaming community. I'm gonna go on a small rant. There's a lot of things in the gaming community that I feel like puts us on a bad pedestal. And apart from YouTube screamers, man, don't get me started. Apart from YouTube screamers, man, which is about 80% of the YouTube gaming community is screamers. Not only is that, I would say, kind of embarrassing, and kind of like, why is this nigga representing us? But I feel like we don't have enough variety in our representation. We either have the fucking YouTube screamer, the man child, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, or we have the all I do is play the games type of gamer, where they don't have really a social life, they don't go outside or anything, they don't, you know, have other hobbies, they don't play sport or anything. But we don't have enough modern war Negroes. Black Hokage, I apologize. We don't have enough Black Hokages. We don't have enough Chase Monies. Just a lot of like different type of gamers, and like Chase is very goofy and like he's got his yelly moments and stuff like that, but he's not like overdoing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then you got smart commentary like the Black Hokage produces and shit like that. And Dashie, like, oh my god, I've been with Dashie since he started his gaming channel, and I actually had to unsubscribe recently. I just had to take a break because it's like, I just feel like I don't want to say sell out, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like he lost what made his channel so fun in the first place. Like, goddamn, like the screaming shit is funny, but after a while, it's like, what the fuck are you screaming about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop going on this rant, but basically, I want more representation about different kind of gamers, because all we have is the screamers or the very, very dorky, odd, fucking eccentric type. But we don't have enough that are like just, I don't know, just chill, witty, smart, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm sorry I went on this rant. But anyways, back to fucking EA, man. I'm just gonna spoil alert. I didn't like the shit. It started off pretty good, but it lost me at the EA Sports and Madden shit. And then the FIFA thing. Nope, skipping ahead. So after the EA Sports montage, right, the Madden tournament or whatever, they go to Mass Effect Andromeda. And that's cool. I was like, fuck yeah, finally. But, again, I don't know if they showed anything, on the game floor. They may have had a demo. I don't know. This is from a viewer's perspective on TV, watching the press conferences and the streams and all that. So this is from my perspective. Granted, I don't know what they had on the floor. But Mass Effect Andromeda comes out, right? And it's powered by Frostbite. And that shit is going to look crazy. They showed a lot of footage. Not really substantial, but they showed a lot of shit. And that game looks crazy fucking good. I can't wait. 2017 can't come fast enough, man. Because this shit looks crazy. Like, I did see... I'm going to probably do an analysis. So I'm going to say that comment. But basically, I just say I saw a lot of reoccurring things, which for something in a whole entirely new galaxy, I find a little bit strange and kind of like, well, that's kind of a wasted opportunity. But again, we'll talk about it later. But once again, a lot of shit in the small video, so I'll go back to it. They do show Fem Shep or whatever. I don't know what the main character's name is. You know what I'm saying? The last name. But Fem. I'm just going to call her Femshep. Femshep, I think that's who that is at the end of the trailer. God damn, I can already see the hentai, my nigga. Hentai, whatever the fuck that shit. I can already see that shit. I can already see Google just flooding with imagery. So they're in trouble. But damn, yeah, she cold, man. Anyways. So then they go talking about EA Play, which I won't lie, it's like some charity type. I thought it was a charity or humble bundle type shit, but it's actually a program that helps indie developers get their revenue, and basically it's like insurance for indie developers so they don't get fucked over, which is very ironic coming from EA, mind you. That's just very funny. Like the fucking Satan of video game publishers themselves is doing something to kind of look out for the little man. I think that's very ironic and respectable. I want to see how it goes, but the idea and the way they're talking about it seems legitimate. It seems earnest. So I find that very refreshing from EA. So that was very cool, actually. But I will say, even though that was very cool, I just want to know. I didn't come here to talk about, like, that's something that I feel like they could have done anywhere. They could have just talked about it, or something like that. That's some shit that would have made the news, gaming journalism or whatever. Not at E3, man. I don't really give a fuck about that. But it did have some relevancy because they showed, right? No, actually, I'm tripping. I just talked about some shit that I didn't even know, right? Okay, so I thought this was something else. But EA Play is like some charity or whatever shit. It's with their EA streaming service, their little, Steam type shit. It's with that. Sorry about that. Anyways, so after that, I'm going to get back to the actual thing that I thought it was pretty soon. They cut back to Peter Moore, right? And this nigga Peter Moore is like, because everybody's clapping or some shit. I forgot what they're clapping about. These niggas were too excited for shit that was not deserving of that much excitement. But anyways, this nigga Peter Moore is like, I think we're winning.
Let me check. How's everyone doing? I think we're winning.
Bitch! You're the first fucking one to go! What the fuck is that? So I think we're winning, bitch! What the fuck? I could go over here, right? I go for the fucking high jump, right? Jump fucking 1 inch in the air. And I land. I'm like, oh, think I'm winning, bitch! You set the bar really fucking low, I might add. What the fuck, man? Get the I'm running a fucking what's the shit in the NFL, the 40 or whatever? I fucking run that shit in 30 minutes, right? I take my good ass time. I went first, yeah. So currently I have the highest time. I think I'm winning. What the fuck? You're setting the bar and you didn't even set it good, bitch. So this nigga really made me mad with that. I was about to cut that shit off. I was like, I can't believe this smug motherfucker really thinks that this nigga is just coming out with bangers. I was offended. I was like, God damn it, Peter fucking Moore. Brilliantly ignorant. But so they come out with FIFA 17. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. At this point, I was really tired with this conference, so I skipped that shit. Niggas talked about FIFA for goddamn 100 fucking minutes, man. I tried to skip over that shit. I did, but I tried to skip. But you know when you just click it ahead and you think you're on the next one, right? These niggas were talking about FIFA still. I clicked that shit like 4 times ahead. I'm like, is this enough? And them niggas still on FIFA. I'm like, God damn. So whatever. I guess the gist of that was that FIFA 17 is having a very in-depth story mode, kind of like a Spike Lee joint. But it's not. It's going to be less stereotypes and less fucking insulting to the African-American community. Okay? So, it's gonna... You play as this black dude. That's cool, right? A lot of black guys getting their spotlight in gaming, man. I think it's something like fighting a champion. You know how you had it, they gave you a character, and you took him to the top. You didn't create your own. I think it's kind of like the same concept. You're taking this kid. It's a character driven story. It's not a create your own shit. So that's cool and all. I don't give a fuck about FIFA. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care about soccer. No disrespect, but and honestly, I'm glad I skipped it because I didn't want to sit there and just bash FIFA. You know what I'm saying, about some shit that I'm really not interested in. And unlike Madden and shit, like, I fucking tried to play Madden, man. The shit doesn't get better. Okay, it gets worse. But FIFA, I've never even tried to play FIFA. But a lot of people love the shit, so whatever. Anyways. Moving on. EA Originals, the shit I was babbling about before, that's the one that's looking out for the indie developers and all that. That's like the insurance for indie devs so they can create what they want, have a lot of free creativity, and are basically insured all the revenue from their game. That was very cool. And like I said, I was like, okay, I don't really care right now. That's cool. Luckily, the introduction of that wasn't too long-winded. And then the first game coming out of this is called Fee. And it looks very Journey-ish, you know, like no words, very minimalistic art style, very colorful though. And I won't lie, these artsy-fartsy games usually aren't my cup of tea. I find them a lot of times, again, I'm trying to find the right words. I don't want to say they seem to be trying too hard to be creative, because, I mean, what's the point of it? Like I said, gaming can be considered an art form. I guess what I'm saying is that, and again, I don't want like, you don't want original games? Shut the fuck up, let me finish. Okay, so, I don't want to say they're trying too hard to be creative or different. I guess it just, I can't really figure out what I'm trying to say, but it just feels so extra a lot of times with these artsy games. And I feel a result of being too damn extra is that you tend to lose the biggest part of a game, and that's gameplay. I feel like if the gameplay is not fun, create a fucking movie or a fucking book, a picture book, if you want to just show pictures and shit, okay? Journey could have been just as fucking great as a movie, a small indie film. It could have been just as fucking great, okay? And don't argue with me. What the fuck can you do in Journey that you could not experience the same in a movie? Okay. God. Anyways, but this one actually looks pretty good. Now that I'm done with that rant, this artsy-fartsy game actually looks pretty good. Looks to have a lot of interesting gameplay. It's got an interesting concept. It talks about like our relationship with nature. That's what the developer said. And that's always a topic I found very interesting because, man, are we fucking up nature one day at a time? And it's something I feel will tackle it and not so dark and gritty. but a very beautiful and sort of interpretational way, and I'm excited to see that. So it looks to have interesting gameplay. If it's not too damn long, I feel it depends on how big the scope is. Maybe a $20 game or something, that'd be cool. But if this is like a full $60 title, like a fucking 8-hour campaign, I feel like it's gonna lose its point, its meaning, and its flair, and its just appeal very quickly. But if this is like maybe a 4-hour experience, 5-hour experience, something like that, I think it'll be cool. So that's very interesting. Now Jade Raymond's sexy ass comes up and introduces EA's newest cash cow, a new franchise that has already become a soulless husk, Star Wars. Now this is random, but Jade Raymond did not do a good job speaking. Like, the bitch seemed like she ain't read a goddamn anything since grade school. Shit, cause she was just, and the new, I'm like, what the fuck, bitch, come on now. You're beautiful, but can't fucking read. That's a turn off. So, alright, so they do a Star Wars montage, right? And they, talking about fucking Battlefront and it's some turn-based strategy game. This shit look boring as hell. So they're showing all that, right? And they're showing, the MMO, whatever, Star Wars: The Old Republic. And they show a little thing with Amy Hennig and the team at Visceral about the new Star Wars, whatever property that is. 1313 maybe, that's what a lot of people are thinking it is, and it looks really, really good. But they only show the character, presumably the main character, walking out in a beautifully rendered world, and that's it. So nothing of substance, really. It was one of those montages just like, I just really love creating things, and it's like, okay, I get it. I'm not, look, so much respect goes out to developers and the writers and the creative minds behind these games, because that's what I want to do. I want to get into that. I want to write for games. I want to design. I want to do movies, TVs, all that stuff. Right? I respect it. But fuck, could there not be anywhere else besides fucking in the middle of the conference? Last year they did it in the beginning. They started off with that, and that was really cool. I fucked with that. They showed the developers' passion and everything. That's great. Makes sense. In the middle, bitch, I don't care anymore. Okay, I don't. You had your chance. And they didn't show anything of substance again. Finally, I'm going to end this because this is getting very long. Battlefield, I'm going to try to keep these at least around 30 minutes, under 30 minutes. You feel me? But hopefully it's entertaining enough, you stick with me. Anyways, Battlefield 1. They ended with Battlefield 1. Predict the fucking bull. Okay, that was more predictable than Sony ending their last press conference with Uncharted 4. Like, great. Anyways, so Battlefield 1, right? No disrespect. The game looks pretty damn good. It's an interesting concept. Feel like that's what the shooter genre needed. But fuck. I knew it was gonna happen. I wish you guys would have threw me a curveball, but you didn't. You played it safe. I understand. You only got like 3 properties, so. Anyways. Alright. So, very boring for an ending game. Should have surprised us with something else. And I'm going to go on another small rant, right? I'm trying to be mindful of time. We're going to see how this goes at the end, but I'm going to make this point now. I feel like, so far, E3 is in trouble. Because every fucking company on Earth pre-jacked and fucking revealed and showed off all their new shit days before E3. I know you're scared of leaks, but motherfucker, let it be a leak. Instead of you throwing that shit out there. Okay? What if you're fucking like, that's like, you got that one big mouth ass friend and you're throwing a birthday party and you're like, ah shit, don't tell him it's a surprise, and you think this nigga gonna tell. So you go to your friend and you're like, man, we having a surprise birthday party for you, man. Fuck. And you find out the big mouth friend don't even fucking talk to him. It's like that. All these developers scared, oh, don't leak it. If you're gonna show it anyways, bitch, how about you just, if it gets leaked, whatever, but if it doesn't, have something as a surprise. Y'all niggas just throwing that shit out there like days before E3. What the fuck are we even having E3 for if everything's shown already? Y'all just going over old shit you already seen, man. Every conference felt like that, especially these first two, man. EA and Bethesda, just shit we've already known about. Alright, bitch, what's next? What's the surprise? Where the shit at? All these leaks and everything. Okay, nobody gives a fuck. these developers fucked themselves this year, I feel like. And I'm gonna, again, if this shit holds true, I'm gonna say it again near the end. But I feel like they really fucked themselves this E3 by pre-jacking all the goddamn game reveals. Fucking. Alright. So Battlefield 1, man. Nigga talked my damn ear off before showing anything about Battlefield 1. This dude actually, like, this dude, I forgot, I don't even remember his name, but this nigga actually tells a casual story. He's like, I remember when I first started working in the industry, and one of my close friends, I'm like, nigga, we not friends, man. We're not friends. I didn't come here to fucking, I didn't ask you, first of all. And second of all, I don't really give a fuck about what happened when you were in the industry 33 years to this day. Okay? So stop trying to fill in time. That's what it felt like. It felt like this nigga was like, you got 20 more minutes. He's like, we got 20 more minutes? Oh, shit. Well, I did have a funny-ass story I was meaning to tell to... Okay, so that nigga was just talking. I'm like, God damn, did y'all not realize how much longer y'all had to present? Did y'all not bring enough games? You didn't. But did y'all not bring enough shit? And another thing, they did that shit with the FIFA thing this year, too. Remember they brought out Pele to talk about fucking... Nigga did a TED Talks for 30 minutes last year? They brought out the nigga that's supposed to be playing the main character for FIFA 17. That nigga gave a big-ass... Yeah. And this is my journey. I wanted to be a soccer player, and this starts here. And y'all coming with me. He does this cringy ass fucking monologue, right? So, but yeah, they did that this year too. And goddamn, man, that's just stupid. But yeah, so they talk all this time because you know they didn't have enough time. They didn't prepare with actual games and gameplay. But anyways, so they finally show it. I'm sorry, I'm just so done with it. But they finally show it, and it's actually pretty good. The gameplay looks solid, looks beautiful, great graphics, which is nothing. I expect nothing less from DICE. It's one of them things. It's like, yeah, it's cool and all, but I expect nothing but the best from DICE. And again, it's Battlefield. It's another shooter, and it's nothing we haven't not seen before. Like we have, it's just been a long time since we've gone back to this era. World War I think this is when this game's taking place, right? So it's like, yeah, the game looks great, but it's not like, oh man, yes, that was so worth the fucking hour we already wasted. It was no payoff because we already expected it to be great, And everybody's like, thank God after Battlefield Hardline, which wasn't even bad, honestly, but it looks great. It's different. It's something the shooter genre needed. It's different. It's gonna be a game changer. Great weapons, great vehicles. It's great. Something we haven't had in a long time, and something that's gonna be brought on a scale that genre has never seen. So it looks good, but goddamn, man, who fucking cares for real? Good to be here. The trailer was a lot to take in, and I'm going to be doing a lot of trailer analysis videos. And granted, I'm not a expert, analysis, sir, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, analyst. I said analysis, sir. What? Okay, anyways, but I'm going to be doing a lot of trailer analysis videos, and they're just, I'm not taking myself as a serious analyst. Some shit I am going to be like, hey, I think this, or theories, or whatever, what I think. But it's not gonna be, like 100% accurate, so don't take my word or even what I say as anything. But I am gonna be doing videos. So Titanfall 2 trailer was a lot to take in. It was a lot of shit. But it does look pretty cool, man. Titanfall 1 was pretty cool. I didn't get Titanfall the original because it just didn't look like. So EA's press conference, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So far, E3 is sucking a bunch of dick compared to 2015. But I mean, I guess that's another topic. I'll talk about E3 as a whole after all this is over. But so far, not living up to 2015 whatsoever. All right. So EA, right? So Andrew Wilson comes out and he makes his appearance. He does his whole little spiel in the opening. I don't really take anything Andrew Wilson says with legitimacy because he's like a fucking sentient office building. Like he's just so corporate. It's like he doesn't have soul. Like he doesn't have humanity anymore. Like it just seems like he's robotic. I don't know. I don't really take whatever he says to heart or with anything, not even a grain of salt. Like it had that much to offer to me. And granted, I was pretty right because a lot of people kind of, fell off of it. It didn't like crash and burn though. Like it didn't crash like this game fucking sucks. No, it didn't do that. It was a good game. The consensus was that it was a good game. It just didn't have enough content to keep it going for longevity. But this one looks like it has a little bit more stuff. Again, it's a trailer, so you gotta really judge it when it comes out. But it does look like they've added a lot of new stuff, making a lot more things that the mechs can do. The Titans, I'm sorry. So then, right, they do a single player trailer because I forgot that got leaked earlier this year. Titanfall 2 is having a single player trailer, and I'm not gonna lie, the shit looks Michael Bay Transformers as fuck. Like, I mean, fuck that. Whatever. I don't want to hear what you gotta say. I'll believe it when I see it. And that's basically how I take his. So he introduces some Skype shit or whatever with Peter Moore. Okay, I mean, what the fuck? Like, because he was like, it's a global event, so let's go over to, I don't know where it was, but he was like, hi, Peter. And this nigga Peter Moore is in another conference doing the same shit. I don't know what the fuck you needed to present that for. Whatever, though. So anyways, after that, Titanfall 2 is the first game up. And it was short, sweet. Dude came out, short, sweet, to the point. He was like, Titanfall 2, da-da-da-da-da. Alright, here's some gameplay. Here's what you can expect for multiplayer. And he, like, thanked, welcome PS4 users, so thanks, bro. What is up, everybody? Darius the Nerd here, and like I said, I've been gone a couple weeks, but the reason is because I was gonna return with hell fucking E3 shit, because E3 is here, man. June is always E3 time, and I was just gonna come out with hella E3 stuff. Y'all gonna be so sick of my ass after this is all over, because it's gonna be so much, man. So much to talk about, and what I'm gonna do. As you can tell by the title, this is a recap review. I'm going to be doing shit with my friends. It's so much for E3. You're going to be sick and tired of me by the time this is over, but I got to do it. Anyways, this is a recap and small review of the conferences. Okay.